Alright guys, we are basically done here with Victor Crowley. It was a long project in the works, but he's pretty much near completion. And I say pretty much, I mean he's done, but I can never stop tinkering with things when they're at whatever point. So, you know, I'm sure between now and whenever he actually goes out the door into the mail, I'm probably going to be tweaking him just little bits at a time. But overall, he is a completed figure. And how about we go the Magnus route with this? We'll start at the bottom. He's got his shoes that are weathered up, dirty, bloody, all that good stuff. I like these boots. They're kind of a rubbery material, so they actually kind of feel like leather. I left them untied because I kind of have this feeling that Victor Crowley wouldn't tie his shoes. I was going to tie him, and then I put him on the character, and I was waiting till the end to tie him, and I actually feel like it kind of adds to the look. I can't tell on the movie. I'm assuming they're probably tied, but I kind of like the aesthetic of them like this. They can be tied very easily. It's no big deal. The bottom of his overalls are all shredded up. He's got some holes in his pants. Got some blood stains here. I have him right now on a sideshow stand. For display purposes, I think I'd recommend probably getting a Hot Toys stand for him, because this really thins him out. He is a little skinnier just because of the body type he's on, but the Hot Toys, or the sideshow stand, is awful for him because it just pinches his waist. Oops, there goes the hatchet. But it pinches his waist so far, and I think the Hot Toys stand would look a lot better on him. You can see the back, it's more damage, some blood. Have the rip in the back with the spine exposed out here. He's got all of his, you know, brass hardware on his overalls and stuff. Bloody hands from being out there killing, all that good stuff. It goes up the elbows, or goes up to about the elbows. I'm not doing well moving this guy today. The arms are about where they're going to be. I know I've gotten a lot of people talking about the way I did the shoulders, and this is about as good as it's going to get with this sculpt. If I was to do this figure again, most likely I would just do it with a muscle body, or figure something out, figure out my own way to make like a latex figure mold or something. But for the budget and the range of this figure, this is about what I was able to do with him. So, you know, he has kind of double shoulders on the figure itself, so it kind of gives that effect. But it does allow him to have the bulkier shoulders that are movie accurate. Even it is a weird way just to keep the articulation in there, we have to have some gaps. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. It's the head sculpt. This is the first one. It's the open mouth head sculpt. You got like gloss in the eyes and the mouth. He's got his hair on there. He's got a lot of hair, actually. Turn him around again. He's got a lot of hair. It's dirty and nasty looking. Fully sculpted head, all that good stuff. It's held on by a magnet. So you can pluck that off. And we could toss on the burnt head. And the burnt head, similar, different facial expression. If you come to the back, most of his hair is burnt off. There's like a charring effect on it. So that's, you know, that one, all the hair mostly burnt off. It's hard to tell on camera, but I did gloss to both heads with the eyes and the mouth and the hatchet scar. But with this one, if you've seen the movie, at the end he starts drooling like a lot into one of the characters' mouths. So I actually did put a coat of gloss like heavily on his chin coming down out of his mouth. Kind of like that drool's already there and spewing out and all that good stuff. So, I thought that was just a little extra disgusting touch to him. And you already saw in the beginning of the video, he has his hatchet, his classic weapon. And give me a second, I'll put the other ones in his hand. Here, watch the movie. We've got him here with his shovel. He uses this to kill a couple people. So we got it's a real wooden body to the shovel, and the actual shovel part is real metal. It's actually pretty sharp, so kind of cutting danger there, but it's all bloody and nasty and dirty and good for decapitating some people. And then for the next head, I'm going to have to switch out the next weapon, I'm going to have to switch out the head, just because I feel like this head, I mean, honestly, the head and this body go together in my mind. They're the complements of each other. And here we have him with the portable sander, the gas-powered sander. And like I said, I just feel like the open mouth head is perfect to go with the sander. It's like the expression the character would have. All kinds of components on the sander. It's actually a lot of different parts. If you saw on the Facebook page, I actually had pictures of all the parts laid out before I assembled it. There's a lot of different pieces in this one, so a lot of different things for the sander. I really like the sander. I'm really proud of how that one came out. And like I said, with this facial expression, I mean, I'm trying to do this quick so you could pose him a hell of a lot better than I did right now. But I think this is a really cool look. If this was for my collection, this is how he'd be posed, with this head and this weapon, honestly. And the last thing's not really a weapon, but we've got the severed torso. This was kind of an afterthought that I just made on my own accord. Dirty, bloody, dismembered torso. It's always a good thing to have. So it's just a little extra. I felt like Crowley had so much stuff. He had, 3 different weapons, 2 heads. He needs some meat to go with them, so I think it's a perfect thing just to set beside him. But yeah, so that is the completed Victor Crowley figure, and like I said, he's pretty much ready to ship out. I'll be doing a couple little tweaks and cleanups, but he's ready to go. He's ready to ship and be gone. So, yeah, that's it for that project, and I guess I'll see you guys again sometime soon.